Thank you, Ron, and good afternoon to everybody. I want to thank the wedding event professionals for the opportunity of being with you. Before I start, I'd like to introduce a couple of people that came with me. My son, who is my campaign co-chair, Jordan Hart, and my campaign treasurer, Bob Leiferman, and also my fiance, Maria Wood, who's over there, who is one of the banquet professionals. She works with White Orchid and Miley General Store and so on a lot of your wedding events. So we're, as a family, we're kind of closely associated here. A little bit of background first, and then I wanted to kind of address some of the issues that I feel are important for the wedding event profession. I'm a landscape architect. I'm a graduate of the College of Environmental Science and Forestry at Syracuse University. I was working in upstate New York, or actually in the city, but I ended up getting drafted. So I ended up at Schofield Barracks during the Vietnam era, and during a period of building up our brigade, I really fell in love with Hawaii, on Oahu. And I served my tour in Vietnam, and then I moved back and came back and went to work for Castle and Cook, and we were doing the first phases of Mililani Town on Oahu. And then in 1969, August, I moved to Maui. Now next month, this month, August 2010, I will have lived here 41 years. I am not a politician. Okay, I am a person who has a professional background, higher education, and I worked in county government for 20 years. I worked my way up. I became the director of the Department of Housing and Human Concerns for a year. Then I went to become the director of planning for the last 5 years. After leaving county government and administration change, I decided to open my own practice as a landscape architect and land planner. I was going to be a partner in an architectural firm, but last minute the partners decided they didn't want me as a partner. So they let me rent a drafting table. So I started from a drafting table, a landscape architecture and land planning firm that we now employ 14 people, and we have our own building on Market Street, Chris Hart and Partners. Okay. Now I've worked, in the industry, helping people to basically solve problems and to essentially get through the land use guidance system of Maui County and the state of Hawaii. And it is a daunting process. I have lived here. I have 4 sons born here and 2 grandsons. As I said, I'm not a politician. I look at myself as an individual who's a professional with education and experience in government, experience in business that really wants to address issues and to make Maui a better place. Now my campaign priorities are to improve the economy and job opportunities, make county government more efficient and customer friendly, service with aloha, provide needed community services and public infrastructure such as solving the issue of the upcountry water meters. Now I look at the wedding event business as an individual who is also a free enterprise person, an entrepreneur. I own 2 businesses of my own. I really believe that Maui County needs to be an advocate of business. We are a capitalist society here. And so I look at what we've done and what we've accomplished. We are a developing community, and I think the administration and the council deserves credit to be able to address and to be able to come up with a comprehensive program for the development of the bed and breakfast industry, okay? Now the transient vacation rental industry is another industry that needs to be addressed. And I believe that if I am mayor, I will be able to do that. Now, the wedding event business is a business that needs to have a sense of permanence, a sense of right, a sense of privilege as being part of our community. People love to come to Maui. They love to visit. They don't necessarily want to get married in one of our churches. They don't necessarily want to get married in a hotel chapel. They want to get married in other places because Maui is a beautiful place. The greatest strength of Maui is the grace and beauty of nature and the cultural diversity of the people. They want to be part of the community. Now, nothing really has been done, as I understand it, in a comprehensive nature to identify the places where people choose to perform weddings. One of the issues, of course, is that they like to do it on the beach. Well, if you step across the line of vegetation, you're in a state jurisdiction in the state of Hawaii because the conservation district is not necessarily that keen about weddings on the beach. So if you stay above the line of vegetation, you're in the county jurisdiction. That's just the point. Also, in terms of places where wedding receptions are held, there are other sites. Like I was just at a wedding, a 50th anniversary at the Oluwalu Plantation House. That's a beautiful venue. The Yokoguchi residence in Wailuku is another beautiful venue. The Haiku Mill is another beautiful venue. I think all of these areas need to be identified in the context of a comprehensive plan, and that there needs to be county permit granted so that there won't be this fear that somehow the hammer will fall and all of a sudden the industry is closed down. I think that we need to recognize the fact that the wedding event profession is a part of our visitor industry. It's a part of our economy and needs to have authorization and rights and privileges within our community. People come here and they want to have a variety of visitor experiences. There's other parts of the industry, like I have a friend who does hike Maui. Those are more extreme experiences, but they're important experiences. Kayaking is another experience. We have to be concerned about issues like carrying capacity. We have to be concerned about parking. But I believe that in the Chris Hart administration, because of my background in planning, we are going to be able to develop a comprehensive plan with the necessary authorizations so that the wedding event business can have a place in Maui County's economy. Thank you very much.